going on, guys? Kaiger here. In today's video, we're going to talk about the reviews for last month's new content and everything coming up with the March updates. Let's jump into it. Alright, so here we are. This was put out very late last night. They had, for 5 days starting February 14th, Valentine's Day, there were satisfaction survey for the new game modes that were put into the game, and these are some deceptive numbers right here. Galagos Runes, 30% liked it. That's not entirely true. I'll explain that in a second. 22.9% liked Guild Raid, and 15.6% liked equipment refining. Now, I can show you down here. They explain it right here. So, Guild Raid. So, what you can see up here, they said 22.9 satisfaction. But if we look right here, 41% positive, 30% average, and 22% negative. I'm guessing they did like an average of this and it came out really low, but really I see this as like a 71% for Guild Raid. But let's check out the numbers that they gave us. So Galagos Ruins, they said a lot of players liked it, but there were a couple issues people had. A lot of preparation effort, clearing was high. One, people want to reset, and they're so people can try it out, and they say they're looking into that. They don't specifically say they're doing it, but up here they say these are the things coming in March. So I expect you to be able to reset sometime in March, or they're saying hang on and we'll be looking into that. But I'm pretty sure that's going to be happening. Guild Raid. Some summoners pointed out the Guild Raid entry button is pressed. You enter battle immediately. So a waiting lobby would be nice. And they're going to be working for that. Equipment refining. We plan to add the ability to enhance while maintaining specific substats. This is something that I've seen in a lot of games where if you reroll everything. They're going to make it so you can lock stats. I don't know if that's going to cost gems or a new resource, or if it's going to cost more refinement stones. But regardless, you'll be able to be like, here's my S crit damage. I'm going to roll everything else and hold on to that crit damage, for example. So here's additional stuff in March. We're going to have 1v1 friendly battle. It says the same rules as battle arena, but I'm assuming they mean brawl arena. Do it with your friends. You can lock it. Do private matches. That's going to be really, really cool. Training ground. In the training ground, you can measure skill damage. We already have a working damage calculator, but it'll be great to see how these works, especially with some cool combos we have going on, like Tiana, Argon, things like that. It seems like whether normal boss, their attributes. So I think you'll be able to change the training dummy type so that you can be like, here's what my water monster does in a negative or in a positive matchup. Then we have system for beginner summoners. So this was pretty interesting. This first one right here doesn't really matter. Instead of water gore in the very beginning of the game, you'll be getting wind inagami, and that is a buff because you're, instead of getting a 3-star water monster, you're getting a 4-star wind monster. So even you're never going to use them as we push forward, but it's effectively 20 shards of a 4-star versus 20 shards of a 3-star. Later on, that's technically more. Beginning summoners not familiar with party dungeons. This is going to be a huge thing, and I think people are going to take advantage of this. So when you do raids, ruptures, and seals, beginner mark will advance. Number of successful raids is less than 10. So if they haven't done it 10 times yet, and you party up with them to do it, you get additional rewards. This is going to be for Raid, Rupture, and Seal, as well as Battlefield. So, and that's for Battlefield, you get bonuses for win or loss. I think people are going to make alt accounts and then queue up with their alt accounts to get additional rewards. Do 10 each of all 4 game modes, make another alt, do it again, make another alt, do it again. So every day they could have a new alt for bonuses every single day. That's something I think they really need to look into. While mentioning Battlefield, additional improvements, they're going to make it so mining is more effective, more points. They're also going to give a creature book for the hero area. That's going to be huge because right now, as you know, you do like 2,500 of the 5-star purples in your book, and you get a bunch of rewards, summons, crystals, things like that. We're going to be having that for the hero area. Also, you can check whether boss or release monsters have respawned or the remaining time without entering the area, so you can just check from the map and see the numbers. That's going to be really, really cool. Convenience improvements. Soul Link will be changed. Oh, so this isn't very clear what's actually going on here, but from the wording right here, it sounds like there's going to be 3 different modes on your auto, and you'll be able to quickly decide which of the 3 modes that you have active. It's a little confusing up here where it talks about existing mana and stuff that we already currently have, but then talks about the UI and 3 modes, and then you can available with a single touch. That sounds like 3 different types, and then you click as you go. Now there's going to be an AFK. As you know, if you go to your runes or items, it'll say new. Now there's going to be you'll be able to just check a tab and see everything that was new instead of checking all the tabs for new stuff. This is going to be huge. This is probably one of my favorite things right here is you'll be able to, as you know, like Curios or Path of Growth stuff. You do your 3 recharge, 3 recharge, 3 recharge for crystals, and then you can use tickets. Now you'll be able to lump those all together. So Curios, you have the 3 regular, right? And then you can charge 3 times. So you have 12 a day. You can just immediately go, I'm going to do 12 AFK it, and you're done. You don't have to check it back and click go. You can even have it at 12, chunk all your tickets into it, and just say, I'm going to go to sleep, and let it do Curios all night. That's going to be really, really cool. Runes. This is something that Topher has been asking for a lot, that you can check the runes while in the storage, while you're in the tab. That's going to be really, really cool. This is something that I've seen when you do cooperative events like dance or the bowing. I think it's on Fridays. Instead of needing the 100 people, the number doesn't matter. Everyone gets participation rewards. That's going to be really, really cool. This is another cool thing. So people weren't able to ride their favorite mount because they're slow mounts and fast mounts. So now, if you own a fast mount, whatever mount you ride is considered fast. That's a pretty cool change. So if you're by yourself, you have the individual damage charts for you and all 3 of your monsters, but if you're in a team, it just shows yours and the other 2 summoners. Now you'll have an option of seeing yours and all your monsters, even if you're in a group. Receive them all when pressing the reward 1 by 1. Pioneer is getting a Transmog. Really cool. I hope this is going to be a craftable one, similar to the vampire one we have. And last but not least, people have been asking a lot for Vampire Hunter, who is coming in March. All we know is it says right here, conclude the introduction of March update by announcing good news that this monster will finally be available to be summoned to the world of Chronicles in March. This is Vampire Hunter, who Water Vampire Hunter is crushing PvP on the Korean server. Can't wait to see it hit here. Let me know in the comment section down below what's your most wanted thing. If you like this video, think about leaving a like, subscribe for more Summoners War Chronicles content. Till next time.